Can you point us to evidence showing that drugs that are given out for free are ending up in the hands of children?
Well, I don't have to. You just have to ask the police, and even the so-called experts have now been caught on television or on tape saying that they're being diverted. And in BC, the Public Health Authority, which has been a great advocate of this radical scheme, has admitted that it's ending up in the hands of children. Adam Zivo from the National Post has done intrepid reporting on this, where he's shown that the cost of a hydromorphine tablet has dropped on the street, has dropped by like 95%, because as soon as the addicts get the drugs, they resell it so they can buy something more potent, and it has being handed off to kids. So look at what the public health activists and even there's one so-called doctor here in town who was caught on tape admitting that there's diversion of those drugs. So the evidence is in, and it's final. And I would also encourage the media to be more responsible. It is just so irresponsible for you to go and quote people who profit from the ongoing drug crisis as though they are experts. They are not experts. If they were experts, their policies, which have been implemented over the last 9 years, would not have caused 40,000 deaths, would not have seen an over 100% increase in opioid overdoses. The last thing they want is for the crisis to end, because they're making so much money off of it. We've got to stop feeding the activist class and start providing treatment and recovery. I would encourage you, if you're going to cover this drug issue, stop talking to the people who caused the problem. Start talking to the recovery centers. I would ask, why don't you ask the people, when you interview them, why don't you ask them, how many people have you got off drugs? Call them up, the local public health authorities, ask them how many people they've gotten off of drugs. Because it's interesting, the media rewards these people for the carnage that they're causing. You call them experts. They're not experts. They're expert only at one thing, and that is perpetuating the drug crisis. Their policies have been implemented for the last 9 years, and we see the results. The experts are the people at places like Harvest House in Ottawa or the Oak Centre in Winnipeg, where they bring people in and get them off of drugs. Let's start quoting them as the experts.